Hello everybody, my name is Hassan and today we are going to talk about verb to be. Verb to be is irregular, it is the basic verb, it is very important and it is used a lot in English language. Not only in present and past, but it is used in other tenses as well. This video will be a revision for those students they have already learned verb to be, but it will help other students, they are going to learn it for the first time. This video has two parts. In the first part, we are going to talk about present form of verb to be and past form. In the present form, we are going to cover affirmative form, negative form, and question form. In the past form, we are going to cover affirmative form, negative form, and question form. In the second part, which will be a separate video, we are going to talk about the meaning of verb to be and how it is used in the other tenses. Now, let's start with the present form of verb to be. Now, this is the present form of verb to be in affirmative form. So, look at the first sentence. I am happy. So, what is the verb to be in this sentence? Of course, it is am. Now, let's have a look in the form of the sentence. What do we have in the first place? It is a subject. After the subject, we have verb to be in present form. To be in present form. After that, we have the rest of the sentence. In this case, here we have an adjective. Now, let's look at the other sentences here. You are happy. He, she, it is happy. We are happy. You are happy. They are happy. So this is the full form of verb to be in present form. Now let's have a look in the short form or contracted form of verb to be. The contracted form is used mainly in spoken English and it is accepted in informal writings sometimes. So in full form we say I am happy. In the short form we say I'm happy and it is written in short form. So here the apostrophe shows the missing letter. What is the missing letter here? Is letter A. So let's have a look on the rest of the sentences. You are happy. You're happy. He, she, it is happy. We can say is happy. She's happy. It's happy. We are happy. We are happy. You are happy. You're happy. They are happy. They are happy. So this is the contracted form of verb to be. Now let's have a look in the form clearly. Well, this is the form of verb to be in present affirmative. Now let's have a look in this. So for the subject I, verb to be is always am. Anytime there is subject I, verb to be is am. There is no exception in this. For subject you, we use are. For the subjects he, she, it, we use is. For the subjects we, you, they, we use are. So, anytime there is plural subjects, we, you, they, verb to be for that is are. Anytime there is singular subjects like he, she, it, verb to be for them is. For subject you, which is second person singular, verb to be is are, and for I, verb to be is always am. This form is used in present affirmative form for verb to be. Now, let's have a look in negative form of verb to be. Here is the present negative of verb to be. So, look at these examples. I am not happy. So let's have a look at the form. First we have subject. After that we have to be in present. After that we have the word not. And then we have the rest of the sentence. So here the word not is added after verb to be to make the sentence negative. So let's look at the other sentences. You are not happy. He is not happy. She is not happy. It is not happy. We are not happy. You are not happy and they are not happy. So this is the full form of verb to be in negative. Now let's have a look in the contracted form. The contracted form of negative is similar to the positive, but here only the word not come after the contracted form of verb to be. I'm not happy, you're not happy, he's not happy, she's not happy, it's not happy, we're not happy, you're not happy, and they're not happy. For some of these sentences, we have alternative or choice in contracted form, but not for this one. This is the only way we can write it in contracted form. I'm not happy. But look at the other sentences. You can write, you are not happy, or you can write, you aren't happy. Here, the contracted form is in the word not. The apostrophe here shows the missing letter, which is O. So, look at the other sentences. He isn't happy, she isn't happy, it isn't happy, we aren't happy, you aren't happy, and they aren't happy. Now, let's have a look in the form of negative clearly. This is the form for present negative form of verb to be. For the subject I, we use am not. For the subject you, either we use or not or aren't. For the subjects he, she, it, we can use is not or isn't. For subjects we, you, they, we can use or not or aren't. I am not. There is no alternative for this in contracted form. You are not, you aren't. He, she, it is not, he, she, it isn't. We, you, they are not, we, you, they aren't. So this form is used in present negative form of verb to be. Now let's look at the question form of verb to be. This is the question form of verb to be. So before we come to these examples, look at these two sentences. The first one is in affirmative form, the second one is in question form. So in the affirmative form, first we have subject, then we have verb to be, and then we have the rest of the sentence. In question form, first we have to be, after that we have subject, then we have rest of the sentence, and there is a question mark. So here, the place of verb to be is changed with the place of the subject. We take verb to be, put it before the subject, and then we change the place of the subject with verb to be. So in question form, verb to be is first, subject is after that. In affirmative form, subject is first and verb to be is after that. Now, look at these examples. Am I happy? So, look at the intonation line. Here it says that on the last word, your sound or your voice should go up. So, to show that this is a question, am I happy? So here, the last word should be pronounced louder than the rest of the sentence. Are you happy? Is he happy? Is she happy? Is it happy? Are we happy? Are you happy? Are they happy? And look at this form. First we have verb to be, then we have subject, and after that we have question mark. If you forget the question mark, your sentence will be wrong. Am I? Are you? Is he? Is she? Is it? Are we? Are you? And are they? So this was the present form of verb to be. Now let's move to the past form of verb to be. Here is past of verb to be in the affirmative form. So look at this sentence. I was happy. So here verb to be is was. So first we have subject, after that we have verb to be in the past. To be in the past. And after that we have the rest of the sentence. So look at the other sentences here. You were happy, he was happy, she was happy, it was happy, we were happy, you were happy, and they were happy. There is no contracted form or short form for this. So here's the form, look at clearly. For subject I, we use was in the past. For subject you, we use were in the past. For subjects he, she, it, we use was. For subjects we, you, they, we use were. So for the plural subjects, we, you, they, verb to be is were. For singular subjects, he, she, it, verb to be is was. For you, verb to be is were, and for I, verb to be is was. So this form is used in the past affirmative form of verb to be. Now let's move to the negative form. In the negative form, we only use the word not after verb to be, and this makes the sentence negative. So let's look at the sentences. I was not happy. Here we have subject, then we have to be in the past. After that we add not. So let's look at the examples here. You were not happy, he was not happy, she was not happy, it was not happy, we were not happy, you were not happy, they were not happy. So there is only one contracted form for the negative in the past. I wasn't happy, you weren't happy, he wasn't happy, she wasn't happy, it wasn't happy, we weren't happy, you weren't happy, and they weren't happy. So this was the negative. Now let's look at the form clearly for this. So in negative form, for subject I, we use was not, or we use the contracted form wasn't. For you, we use were not, or we can use weren't. For he, she, it, we use was not, or we use wasn't, the contracted form. For we, you, they, we use were not or weren't, the contracted form. So let's look at the last stage, which is question form. Question form of the verb to be in the past and in present, they are similar. Now look at these two sentences. I was happy, this is affirmative form. Was I happy? This is a question form. Now in the affirmative form, first we have subject, then we have verb to be in the past, and then we have the rest of the sentence. In question form, first we have verb to be, then we have subject, after that the rest of the sentence, and then there is a question mark. So again, it is easy. We take verb to be and bring it before subject. Then the sentence change to a question. Now look at the rest of the examples here. Was I happy? So it is the same in present. Your intonation must go up in the last word. Was I happy? Were you happy? Was he happy? Was she happy? Was it happy? Were we happy? Were you happy? Were they happy? And this is the form. Look, here first we have a verb to be, then we have subjects, and then we have a question mark. Was I? Were you? Was he? Was she? Was it? Were we? Were you? And were they? So do not forget the question mark in the end of the sentence. Thank you very much for watching. So if you find this video useful, drop me a like, share and subscribe.